There are less than 5 months left for UPSC CSC Prelims 2025 examination. And we have also started getting a lot of queries related to our very famous Target Prelims Current Affairs program. I'm Santosh Kumar, and today I'm here to give you all the details regarding this program. But before I go into the features and components, let me first briefly cover the main reasons why you should be joining a current affairs program for preliminary examination, and specifically the Target Prelims Current Affairs program being done at LevelUp IAS. I'll give you three primary reasons. One, you should be covering a current affairs program because in recent years, we have seen the dynamic nature of UPSC CSC preliminary examination. Almost all the questions in mapping, all the questions in international bodies, more than 50% of the questions in science, environment, a lot of questions in economy, some questions in polity. Last year we saw art and culture, maybe the two questions in art and culture were asked from current affairs about World Heritage Site, etc. All these things indicate that current affairs is becoming more and more important. So one reason why you should be doing a current affairs program for preliminary examination is this. Second is about sources. If you are not part of the Target Prelims program, generally you end up relying on a lot of sources. Like some people will recommend you should read newspaper daily. I also recommend that. That's something nice to do. But then you will do some monthly magazines. You will do some magazines like Down to Earth. You will do Yojana, Kurukshetra, Budget, Economic Survey of India, and it becomes overwhelming. There would be some YouTube videos recommending you कि भाई PIB करना तो बहुत जरूरी है. PIB is very important. Now, for a student who is emphasizing a lot on covering history, geography, polity, economy, the basic fundamentals of those things, covering all these sources is really not feasible. And even if the student is somehow able to read all these things, she would not be able to revise it effectively. So, in this program, we'll ensure that there is one source, that is the study material that we provide you, which will take care of all these sources. You'll have one source to revise for your entire current affairs. We'll cover Down to Earth in it, we will cover PIB in it, we will cover Yojana in it, we will cover Kurukshetra in it, we will cover budget in it, we will cover Economic Survey of India in it. Everything would be included in one source so that you can revise it again and again, again and again. This is the second reason why this program would be beneficial for you. But I'll give you the most important reason. LevelUp IAS is the only place where current affairs is prepared by the teacher themselves. Jaise, in this program, each and every study material that you will get will be prepared by me, will be typed by me. Why it's an important reason? See, most of the magazines that you get is compiled by students or senior aspirants. Teachers don't work on it. Now, what is the problem that occurs because of that? Most of the time, a lot of irrelevant things are included. See, I've been teaching since last 8 years. I have gone through PYQs innumerable times. I understand what is needed for the examination, what is not needed for the examination. And therefore, the notes you'll have will be very much to the point as per the requirement of the examination. I understand what is the depth required for preparation, which these monthly magazines, these compilations would not have, because most of them have been prepared by students only. This is the most important reason which I'll give you for saying that Target Prelims Current Affairs program will be the best thing that you will join for your preliminary examination. So, first thing is the importance of current affairs in the civil services preliminary examination. Second, to ensure there is one source. And third, to ensure that the source that you're getting is from an expert, a teacher, not from a team of content makers who are mostly students. Now, let me go to the different features of the program. See, in this program, we have divided the entire syllabus for preliminary examination into 8 different components. We have science, environment, international bodies and mapping, and then we have history, geography, polity, and economy. What we do here is, for these 4 subjects, for these 4 topics, that is science, environment, international bodies, and mapping, we cover everything. That is, you do not even have to refer to a basic source. We'll ensure that from basics to advanced, from static to current affairs, to the latest current affairs that happens till 28th April 2025 will be covered in classes, will be there in your notes. Here, our coverage is exhaustive. That is, we will cover all the basics also, because I see students struggling in understanding science and technology. I see students struggling in understanding environment, biodiversity, and climate change. And these are my core areas. I ensure that each and every student, no matter what background you're from science background, arts background, you're from commerce background, all of you will have complete understanding because of these classes of these subjects. Whereas for rest of the things, history, geography, and polity and economy, we'll not be covering the basics here. I expect key students who are planning to write preliminary examination would have already completed it or are in the process of completing this. Here, for these subjects, we will be in target prelims program, we will be completing the current affairs part. That is the relevant current affairs for economy, relevant current affairs for polity, relevant current affairs for geography, relevant current affairs for history and art and culture section would also be done in these classes. So 4 subjects, 100% completion, everything, basics to advanced. 4 subjects, current affairs completion, because I am expecting that you will be having understanding of this. And if you think that you're weak in history, geography, polity, economy and need classes for it, we have our Prelims Masters program, which would be a more suitable program for you rather than current affairs program. And if you are joining current affairs program as well as Prelims Masters program, you can get 50% off in the Prelims Masters program also. Okay, so this is about what are all the things that will be covered. Now, let's talk about other aspects of this program. Here, other than your classes, you'll have handouts, which will be used for your revision. We emphasize a lot on solving PYQs, on solving MCQs, I should say. That is, in each and every class. When I'm teaching science and technology, each and every relevant PYQ of science and tech would be covered. When I'm teaching environment, when I'm teaching economy, when I'm teaching polity, what we'll ensure is PYQs are completed in classes in a systematic manner. Second thing, you'll have tests every week. See, another problem that students face when they're studying current affairs is they're not revising it properly. You must have read some magazine in June, but you haven't revised it. This becomes a limitation in the end, because in the end you find it very difficult to, you kind of start from scratch by reading everything in June booklet, because June current affairs, because you have not been able to revise it. Here we'll ensure that in a systematic manner, by taking these revision tests every Sunday, we are making you revise everything being done in classes in a very systematic manner. After this, you also have, after the regular weekly tests that you have, we also have all India tests where 5 GS and 5 CSAT tests would be held on Sundays, the last 5 Sundays, ensuring that you get a simulation of what's going to happen on the final day in our classroom only. And after all these things are done, we also have what is known as Revise Through 500 question. This is an initiative in which we will revise all the subjects, history, geography, polity, economy, science, environment, with the help of 500 questions. So you will see that you're doing everything. You're doing classes, you're having handouts, you're writing tests, revising class notes, writing test, you're writing full syllabus tests like GS as well as CSAT. And in the end, once you're done with everything, we are like, chalo, sab padh liya na, aa jao. Finish, revise all the science, come, we'll revise it now through with the help of 500 question in this series. So this is a very comprehensive program. You will not need anything beyond it for your current affairs preparation, for your requirement of science, environment, international bodies and mapping, and we'll ensure that you get if you follow it, you are able to clear examination comfortably. Some other things about the program. We'll have 3 classes a week. Generally मैं 3 बोलता हूँ, but वो February से 4 हो जाती है because we have to cover so many things. So classes would be held on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and it would be starting from 5 p.m. Our batch is starting on 10th of January. For offline students who also get online access, the fee is 12,000 rupees plus GST. For online students, the fee is 10,000 rupees plus GST. If you are already a student of our Prelims Masters program or Mains Masters program, you have a discount also available. You can call on the office number and you can get it. If you have been a previous student of this program, there also you have some discount facilities available. For any other details of the program, on the step which is going on in the video, you can find the phone number, you can find the email ID, and you can also go to our website levelupis.com and get any other details, or you can give a call to us and we will ensure that any other query that you have about this program gets taken care of. I assure you, this is the best thing that you will do for your preliminary examination preparation. So if you want to level up your UPSC CSC Prelims 2025 journey, if you want to be successful there, come and join LevelUp IAS. Thank you.